Rocky, you need to say hello to everybody. You know it's true.
What's up, guys? So I'm using the GoPro that I got. Thank you for coming. GoPro. Rocky just left. So Rocky just left the building. And yeah, hoping we can make some connections today. Talking about the dance challenge. You guys know the dance challenge, right? I remember the dance challenge. Let's see how well this GoPro can hold up to the dance challenge. Let me clear some spot for me to dance. Working out my hip flexors. Doing stuff like that. Glad you all came. And maybe I can get some shots of the dogs. Thanks for coming, guys. What's up, guys? How we doing?
I hope my microphone's working. I got my microphone, microphone working.
How you all doing? Thank you all for coming. Got 17 people up in the house. How are we all doing? Thank you so much. All right, let me just catch up with the chat here. It's been a pretty eventful day. What's up, David? Guitar off the cuff. David, I'm working on trying to get that thing downloaded. I need your email. What I'm going to do, David, I'll drop my email here. If you could email me, because I was trying to find yours. I couldn't find it on your homepage. But welcome, everybody. Got some new people in the house. We got Joyax in the house, gmail.com. All right. So, David, that's my that's my email. If you want to go ahead and email me, and I'll send you over that thing. Because I know David, Guitar Off the Cuff, is doing a thing on Where We All Live. Do some freestyle rap. Please don't. What's up, Raph? All right, let me shout everybody out as I see you guys. Let me go for the top of the chat real quick. What's up, Sydney Cat? Sydney Cat is letting this run. Had to do some things. Guys, connect with Sydney Cat, good friend, known Sydney Cat for about 2.5 weeks so far. Super supportive, awesome friend, and fellow member of the MDBC, the Modern Day Breakfast Club. What's up, Judy? Yeah, Judy has no content, but is a super supportive, awesome person, guys. Connect with Judy. Judy is fantastic. Thank you, Judy, for coming. And of course, we got a Guitar Off the Cuff. David, Guitar Off the Cuff, fantastic friend. Just recently hit 100 friends. He's going to be providing us some music for the winner of the dance challenge, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So, guys, connect with the Guitar Off the Cuff, my boy David. New to the chats, a friend of the Black Widow is Joyax. So we have Joyax Carcueva. Thank you for joining us, Joyax. Good friend of Black Widow. I had made a connection with in the past couple of days, and so far so good. Thank you for coming, Joyax. Let's see who else we got here. We got Patty Fish. Hello, Patty Fish. Thank you. Patty's been a good friend for quite a while now. Maybe I want to say a couple months. In YouTube time, months are like years, I guess, because it's one of those things for me. I lose kind of some track of time, but yeah, I feel like I've known Judy for quite a while. I feel like I've known Patty Fish for also quite a while. And of course, we have my buddy John Swarzik. John Swarzik coming to the mound. Yeah, John Swarzik of the Shenandoah Valley, one of our good friends, outspoken, lovable, awesome friend, John. Welcome, John. Yes, guys, check out John. Make sure you're connecting. Most all of you guys are connected, I believe. The only one we don't really probably have any connection to right now is Joyax. So Joyax, every one of these people within the chat are part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. I'll talk about that later on. And then we got Joel and Spike. I've known Joel and Spike for maybe about a week or so. Thank you, Joel and Spike. Joel and Spike has a premiere here tonight, I think at 8:30, I believe. Thank you for coming. Cool Gamer. Hello, Cool Gamer. Cool Gamer, it comes to a bunch of the chats as we have them. And of course, we have my buddy Catatainment Adam, who took us down to Oregon on the Oregon Trail. He does live streams in regards to YouTube information and all that other stuff. Let's see. What's up, Betty? Retirement Days. Guys, Betty does some nice, awesome cooking videos. Guys, please make sure you're connected with Betty. Betty is also a member of the Martin Day Breakfast Club and a fantastic friend. Thank you, Betty, for coming. And of course, we have DL, the National Parks Princess. Thank you, DL, for coming. National Parks Princess, guys. If you don't know DL, now you know. There's my freestyle rap. Yeah, DL travels around and stops at the places that you had passed along the road when you were going places in a car heading to your destination. So she goes to a lot of places. She doesn't fly, but hopefully eventually she makes her way to Iceland and sees the cool places, but she is an adventurer. Thank you, DL, for coming. And Katie shopping and traveling. Speaking of traveling, Katie shopping and traveling took about a week or so, maybe two, felt longer, but she has recently returned from Hawaii. And I'm pretty sure she is going to be posting a bunch of videos about her trip. Thank you, Katie, for coming and joining us again. Modern Day Breakfast Club up in the house. And we got Ray Rudini. Rudini, who's finally, I believe, has touched darkness. If you don't know what that means, you need to connect with Rudini, who's from Australia. Super awesome dude, quite outspoken. And we have some fun chats on Thursdays and so on. Thank you, Ray, for coming. Guys, make sure we are connecting to Rudini. And Joel and Spike and John and Sydney. Most all of us are probably connected here. Got Joyax, that's a new one to the house. And then let's see if I missed anybody within the chat. And my oldest friend on YouTube, Allison Pro Jam. What's up, Raph? How are we doing, buddy? Allison Pro Jam. I remember back in March this year, I was like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna do this? And I was like freaking out. Raph was there. He's the first person I met. And then, yeah, thank you, Ref. And here we are now, and let's see where we can go from here. Thank you all for coming. All right, looks like we got some other people up in the house. Rook of All, I spent some time listening to Rook of All as she was up on the treadmill. What's up, Rook of All? Thank you for coming, guys. MDBC, totally up in the house, guys. Thank you so much again. And then Rook of All, then we got Jewel Ardunya Bang, a good friend from the Philippines. Welcome, Jewel. Welcome to the chat and welcome everybody. Let's see about Handicap Traveler has made it. All right. I'm not too sure where I met Handicap Traveler Fund. It may have been from David Lynn picking principle. It may have been from Echo. It may have been from Rook. I am not sure at this point. But man, I've been connecting with some very awesome people. In let's see, Joyax is a new one on here. Handicap Traveler is a new one on here. The Rushmore Show, guys, check out Rushmore Show. They have some awesome podcasts. They do comparisons. I think the last one they were talking about the fruit log. I always hated the fruit log. I've never eaten the fruit log, and yeah, they have some really good podcasts. Welcome Rushmore Show, guys. Connect with Rushmore Show, Joyax. You want to connect with a Handicap Traveler. Connect with who did I miss here? Handicap Traveler. Yes. Let me go back. And then what's up? If Any Cool is a newer, maybe a week or so, but so far I've caught its premiere, and it was a cool sculpture of a lady with some very big hips. That was pretty cool. If Any, how are we doing? Super awesome, positive guy, just how I like it. I like most of my days positive and my nights positive. I just like positivity. One of the most positive people I know I've seen so far. Always has a smile, always has an awesome story. So If Any Cool, awesome member, and also a member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And God is great. Yes, he is. Yes, Jesus loves me. Okay, I better not, because copyright. What's up, Titus? Coming straight out of Japan. Titus has a heart of gold, helps out where he can, and he does some fantastic work. Hello, God is great. And he shouts out someone every single day. Every single day he's got a shout out. And then older friend of mine here, I think I saw up here on the chat. Man, I'm catching up the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make it all the way through. I'm only 25 subs away from 800. Speaking of which, Rascal and Lucy, our good friend Renee, part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, only 25 subs away from 800. That is a fantastic milestone. Renee, good job. You'll get there. Yeah, I don't know, the shorts and things will start pulling things in. She does some fantastic AI shorts with cats and stuff. So welcome, Renee. And she is about 25 away. Wow, I living my best life at 60. What's up, Echo? Yeah, Echo is the counterpart and fiance or the guru of sports cards. Check out Echo. She is an awesome member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. And let's see, I don't want to miss anybody. What's up, Robert Springs? Robert Springs, how we doing, Robert? Robert is a fantastic friend. No content just yet. I heard sometime in January, Robert Springs will be putting out some content. So please make sure you go ahead and connect with Robert Springs. Fantastic person, awesome member. Comes over to, he's all around. I see Robert Springs everywhere. John Swarzik calls me the dancing fool, but I see a lot of people around dancing with me as we go and support other people's content and channels and making friendships along the way. We got the Handicap Traveler. Welcome, Handicap Traveler. I think I may have met the Handicap Traveler either from David Lynn, Prepper Principal, or Echo. I'm not too sure, but welcome, Handicap Traveler. Thank you for coming. I know I saw you earlier and you said you were going to try to make it. Thank you so much for making it. Welcome. Oh man, my chat I gotta make sure I hit all these. What's up, Tranquil? Guys, Tranquil Unique Nature Experience. Tranquil has an awesome cat named Miracle and another she's trying to teach how to be on a leash. Welcome, Tranquil. Thank you for coming. What's up, Maiden's World of Wax? Wait, Maiden's World of Wax was on my Thursday. We had a good time. We went on a roller coaster ride, and that right now is my highest performing live stream. Second to Burpee Giant, but that was a fun time, Maiden. Thank you so much. And most all of these guys also do some they do their own types of live streams and stuff that you can look out for, which I'll talk about later. Danielle Davis, welcome, Danielle. Another great member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. Thank you so much for coming. And I don't want to miss anybody. I don't think I did. Oh my gosh. And I think I made it to the bottom of the chat. Finally made it. Thank you so much all for coming. All right, let me go ahead and make sure. What's up, Black Widow Channel? So Black Widow Channel was the one that introduced me to Joyax, and Joyax has made it in here, guys. So a lot of cool people up in the chat. We got 28 people up in here, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And since we're all here, if I missed you, let me know. I was trying to go down as fast as I can, and the chat was like misbehaving and flying upwards, but that's fine. I'm on a new medication today, which is I got to get used to. Yeah, so I'm trying my best to get on this new medication. I'm a little slightly more hyper, slightly more dancing. If there was a song playing, I would probably have to dance, but lots to do, so I may not dance. But welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you so much, Joel, for mentioning to hit the thumb. I always forget about it, but I'm so happy that you all made it. Let's see. Today is Tuesday, right? Here's what I want to talk about. I'll talk about the dance challenge. Let me first talk about this. If you haven't done so already, there's almost 90 channels that have this on their description of the video. You could put it anywhere. You could like do your description, and from there you could just like put it anywhere. All you're gonna do is put this thing on any one of your videos, or all of your videos, or upcoming videos, or however you want to do it. And all that does is it tags you into this Modern Day Breakfast Club, which we're all part of. Most all of us are on, and it kind of sets you within this thing where you end up with all these videos. It's gotten so big that I haven't been able to really like fully look at it, but it kind of makes you part of the crew. That's the first step. Then after you do that, of course, you have to do your thing. You got to do your thing, right? You got to give to receive. And what I do is I spend most of my day trying to give and connect and watch content and stuff like that. And then towards the end of the day, I flip back forth. But so I give, then I receive afterwards, which is fantastic that you all are here. Thank you all for coming. And yeah, put that thing in any one of your videos, and you'll end up in a thing. And I basically keep tabs on who's in and stuff like that. I try to welcome them in and see what's up. And slow growth, which is a good thing, right? So put that tag in your thing. Be part of the crew. It's free. All you got to do is be who you are. If you want to connect with people and have people come connect with you, that's the tag that you want. And it's the Modern Day Breakfast Club, right? So another thing I did want to chat, that right there, put up there. I'll keep this up. I'll pop this up in a little bit. Let me just make sure I'm not missing the chat. I thought, oh, wow. Okay, so let me go back to chat. Some new people up on here. I saw some other crew members. All right, let's see. Let me go back up here. Yeah, so new people so far right now that's on the chat within that you might still be able to catch. And who are friends of mine, either old friends or new friends, right? Today's about the connecting piece, right? So we got Dunya Bang, which is Jewel, friend from the Philippines, super supportive, comes over, checks me out, I check him out. We have Joyax, which I met from the Black Widow channel. And we have Cool Gamer, who pops in and out and visits live streams and things like that. And then we have if any cool, if you have not met if any cool, I'm saying new because it's probably within a week or so. Please check all of those people out, and all of the people that I just said. All of these people are fair game. If you go and you connect with them, they will connect with you, and you will have a community to come and hang out with and enjoy. All right, so let me catch right back up. Make sure, and a handicapped traveler, that's a new one too. Make sure you're connecting with a handicapped traveler. Wow, I thought I saw some new people pop in. Man, it's come on now. All right, what's up, Sean, the Jedi Master? Sean lives in Katy next to me. If you don't know Sean, the Jedi Master, he's a little over 300 subscribers, a fantastic friend. He does cards and different types of things like that. Along with that, he's a fantastic individual that you would probably want to connect with if that's your thing. Make sure you're connecting with Sean, the Jedi Master. Thank you, Sean, for showing up. I thought I saw another one up here that I didn't want to miss. So I got Sean, the Jedi Master. And then I thought I saw another one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what's up, Steph? Binky's Bunny's Way, our friend from across the pond. I was able to catch her premiere, or it was a live stream. I was able to talk with her a little bit. Welcome, Steph. Thank you for coming. Binky's Bunny's Way, old friend of mine. And I thought one more. I don't want to miss it. Burpees Giant. Welcome, Burpees Giant. Burpees Giant was on. I had a conversation with Burpees Giant. Not last Thursday, because last Thursday was Maiden, which is a fantastic one I did with Maiden. Thank you, Maiden, for popping on. I also did one the Thursday before with Burpees Giant. It was his first live stream, and it was super fantastic. And Modern Day Breakfast Club is way up in the house. Thank you, Burpees Giant, for coming. Guys, if you don't know Burpees Giant, super fantastic, positive dude, does burpees. But again, he has a positive message all the time. Kind of like If Any Cool, super positive. And a lot of us on here, very, very positive, awesome people. Thank you all for coming. And yes, and I'll go ahead and go back and make sure I mention we are at now 909. We are getting so close to 1K. Awesome, awesome. So Handicap Traveler is about 5 away from the 1K. 1K is a cool, awesome mark to hit. Rascal and Renee, Rascal and Lucy is several away, about 20 away from the 800 mark. And there's goals and things people are hitting, right? And it's all about community. And I really love the community thing. I already hit my 1,000. I do different types of things. Just to put it out there. And I'm a singing channel, I'm a dog channel, I'm all kinds of things. Maybe I'm a crazy person, but what I live for are the live streams to try to get people to connect and things like that. That's what I think. I think that might be my purpose, right? Maybe we'll see. But then I thought I saw one more person. If I miss them, I'm gonna go back down on the chat just to make sure that I see everybody here. So yes, I think I caught everybody. I may have missed one of you, but I'm so sorry if I did. What's up, Trev, the shipping guru? Welcome, Trev, the shipping guru. Guys, Trev, the shipping guru, awesome member of the card collecting and comic collecting community, friends of Maiden, friend of Sean, the Jedi Master. Yeah, so like, check this out. So Trev, the shipping guru, is part of the Modern Day Records Club. This is Trev right here. He has live streams, which are fantastic. They pop out to like high 30s, 40s, sometimes 50s, and it goes real quick. Thank you, Trev. Fantastic friend for all of you guys coming over. So, let's see. New people up in the chat that you probably want to connect with. Joyax, a friend of Black Widow, who's been a fantastic person I have connected with, right? You would probably check out and do your thing. You want to check out, I thought I just remember this. Handicap Traveler. That may be a new one that you might not know of. Check the Handicap Traveler out. And if you don't know If Any Cool may be new to you, make sure you're checking them out. But everybody that I see on the chat, super fantastic, supported people that I love having, spending time with. All right, and then of course we got Echo, her better half, or the other half, however you want to look at it. We have the Guru of Sports Cards. Welcome, Guru of Sports Cards. So we have some new people up in the house right here. We have Joyax, which is right there. Connect with Joyax, new person that I have met, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, this is a fantastic person that you want to connect with because they do the same. And so far, what I've seen is awesome stuff, right? You want to check out the Handicap Traveler. You want to check out Burpees Giant, which I had on Thursday. You want to check out Sean, the Jedi Master. He's on every once in a while. I don't have Nightbot anymore because Nightbot was basically messing with Sean, the Jedi Master. And I said, you know what? No, you're going to go bye-bye, Nightbot. So I sent Nightbot away. And then I went ahead and gave Sean, the Jedi Master, not because he lives near me. I gave him not the moderating wrench. They should be different colors, right? So everybody has blue. And of course, you probably want to connect with my buddy, Joe. Dunya Bang, right? So those are some new people that I see up in the chat. And so we have Echo, we have Guru, we have Joyax, we have Handicap Traveler, we have Burpees Giant. And so far what I'm seeing is like it's slowly but surely, guys. What I've been noticing is there's slowly but surely people are starting to make it to your channels and stuff like that. And you just got to do your thing, and that's what the Modern Day Breakfast Club is all about. You put that hashtag on there, you do your thing. If you want to connect with people and that's your thing, and you want to meet some really awesome people, there's a lot of awesome people within the club, which is our club, and I'm the one that just keeps track of it, right? So awesome people within the club. Put that up into your thing. When I have time, I'll go ahead and make a list, and then with that list, I keep track, and I just try to make sure come to the live stream. You're gonna meet some cool people. Don't worry about it. These are cool people. I've been to live streams where I'll go in, it's just like so weird. Like, oh my gosh, it's hard to talk to people and stuff like that. But with this group, for some reason, it just works. Don't get me wrong. There's times we don't agree on everything, but we figure out a way to still love each other, which is fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, and it does take time, Black Widow. It does. Slow and steady always wins the race. For me, I try to connect with everybody, but realistically, I'm only able to like really connect, like really make a good connection with about 3 a week. And it's just because I'm so busy. I do about 8 hours a day trying to connect and watch content and do stuff and prep for things, and I have 3 live streams a week. So I'm quite busy. And then when I'm teaching, then I'm super busy. So I could really only do like 3 a day, 3 a week. And that to me, that's probably right, because you need to spend some time getting to know people and stuff like that. Then I get to know them. Then I see them pop in. I say, hey, by the way, so-and-so, this and that. Awesome, guys, check this person out. And I vouch for them. And that's the thing. So if you want, put that hashtag up onto the top of your description or wherever you want to put it. Don't mess up your title, because you don't want your title too long, but you can put that hashtag anywhere on the description of your video. Join us. And yeah. So a lot of people within striking distance of goals and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and let's just make sure. 405 comments. Oh my goodness. Okay, after that, it's too much maiden for the world. Too much maiden for the world. I don't know if there's ever too much maiden for the world. I know with me, guys, like I said, I switched medication. I went from this thing, and they finally had this. Adderall is not in shortage anymore, so I'm back on Adderall. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get used to Adderall. I gotta get used to taking Adderall again. I took a generic version of something. Don't tell anybody, but they gave me this thing, and Adderall's back, so I'm on it, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. It's almost like the Limitless pill, right? The movie Limitless, right? So I'm trying my best, but you know what? I could do this. We got this. Awesome. Put the money on everything. Yeah, I put it like it's like Frank's Red Hot. I put it on everything. I try not to put it on live streams too much, because I don't want it to like, so I used to play the playlist when I had time, but I don't really have too much time. So I kind of look through it and like, okay, here's a new person. That's a new person. And I basically look at it to see who's new. And then I say, hey, what's up? Why don't you come over to one of our live streams? Because a lot of us have live streams on here that you can come and visit, right? So Trev has a live stream. Who else has live streams? Guru has a live stream. We have Echo has a live stream. Black Widow has longer content. Rascal and Lucy has live streams and things. There's a lot of live streams that you can go to, whether it be someone talking or whether it be that you're watching something. But a lot of the cool stuff that you go to the live stream is because you can connect with people and have conversations with friends that you have picked up along the way. So that's cool, and I keep track of it. Obviously, I don't just let it sit there, and I find out who's new, and I try to invite them somehow, some way, without getting comment banned, to our chats and stuff, and say, hey, connect with so-and-so and this and that. Dan, okay, so Witcher Yor, what's up, Witcher Yor? Thank you for coming. A good friend, Witcher Yor, he does exercises. Burpee Giant, if you are still in here, he may be just having his stuff up in his pocket while he's working and stuff. But the Witcher Yor does workout videos. He also does gaming. But again, other than that, the Witcher Yor is a fantastic friend that I picked up along the way. I'm not too sure how we got connected, but fantastic friend, the Witcher. Dan has got to 1,000. Awesome. Congratulations, Dan, for making it to 1,000. It's a big feat, man. That is a good thing. Once you hit your 1K, you'll be like, yeah, 1K, 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 1K. Yeah, I mean, when I got, I was like, oh man, 1K, that's awesome. Yeah, so thank you guys for making that happen. If you connected with him and made that, and again, it's gonna do its thing. And then yeah, and okay, so guys, a lot of new people in here, guys. That like the past week, I've been quite busy trying to connect with a lot of people. So Joyax is new. And Life with Misty is also new. If you don't know Life with Misty and or Joyax, please connect with them. Fantastic people that I met. I've only known them less than a week, but please connect with them. The Rushmore Show, another cool channel that I think this may be the 3rd live stream I've seen the Rushmore Show come on. Connect with the Rushmore Show. Connect with my buddy, the Witcher Yor, does exercises, does gaming. But it's always a fantastic person when he visits my channel and leaves a very awesome positive comment. And that's what I love most all about these things. And then we got Steven, a Pod and Garden Sanctuary, buddy that I've known for quite a bit. He's been monetized already, which is fantastic. I was able finally to make his live stream. Thank you, Steven. shouting me out and stuff as I popped in. And I try my best to go around and meet with everybody. And I have my support channels going around. I have 5 support channels. I only have 3 computers. One's for work, 2's for support. And if I can make it, I'll stick around and talk to people. A lot of folks get mad, still laugh, but it doesn't mean I don't care. All right. Okay. So yes, a lot of new people here. Rascal and Lucy and Maiden next to 1K. Yes. So two good friends of mine, Rascal and Lucy and Maiden's World of Wax. They are around the 800 range, which I'm pretty sure very soon they're going to be in 1K. Another person, my oldest friend on YouTube if you don't know Allison Pro Jam, guys, you need to connect with Allison Pro Jam. Fantastic friend, the very first friend that I met on YouTube. And he's still around, and here we are, and we're trying to do something with this and trying to create a community. He was the dude that I was with when I was thinking about hashtags and things like that and connecting and so forth and so on. So Allison Pro Jam is my very, very, very oldest and best bud on YouTube. And yeah, we talked about analytics. We talked about that. We did this. We did so many things. And yeah, we got each other's backs and stuff like that. So I'm about 900K from 1 million. So Allison Pro Jam is about 900K from 1 million. He's about at 900, but I'd love to see him also get to 1,000. So Allison Pro Jam, 1K is the goal. Maiden's World of Wax, 1K is sitting at 800 some, and Rascal and Lucy at 1K. Those are some things in my mind that I try to keep track of as I do my thing, right? I wish I had like this huge spreadsheet that just like when you get a sub, it shows me, oh man, so-and-so's at like 856. But in my mind, I have to try to remember it, right? So Maiden's at 860-ish. And then John just is around 700. And there's a bunch of things like that that I try to keep track of, but it's so hard for me to like, there's numbers and things. And it's like, oh my gosh, how many, I wish I could write it down, but then that changes, right? You could just have a huge, big short that pops and you're like, oh my God, you just picked up 8, right? So what I'll switch off now and is I'll talk about this thing. So put that thing in your channel. If you want to connect with awesome people, put that up and I'll keep track of it and come to the lives and stuff. And figure out who has lives and go to them. You could just, and you talk to these people in other people's lives, right? And that's what we usually do. When it's quiet, when it's quiet and it dies down, there's a lot of talking amongst the people, which I'm trying to watch the chat as it goes, right? I'm trying to do better, but it's almost impossible to watch chat, talk, and then like go on to the next thing because I got to show something here. So a lot of new people in here. We got the Witcher, got Joyax, we got the Handicapped Traveler, we got the Rushmore Show, we got If Any Cool, newish people to the group that you could probably make a great connection with if you do your thing, right? And let's see. Let me remove this. Let me remove that banner right there. So I'm going to talk about the dance challenge, which going to be on February 29th, 2024, which is quite a ways away. But if you're interested in that, you're going to check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam, my oldest friend on YouTube. Check him out. Let me go ahead and I have a bunch of hyperlinks here, let me grab his hyperlink. I'll put his hyperlink up on the top thing. Most all of you guys probably are connected with him, but if you're not, please do connect with Allison Pro Jam. He's been helping me a lot with like club stuff. And, he was around before I knew anybody. He was the first person I was talking to, right? So this dance challenge is, you're going to go check out Allison Pro Jam's community page, and it has all the information on it. And there's about 8 or 9 people interested. I will dance too, even though I suck at dancing. If you've seen some of my stuff, I really suck at dancing big time, right? So, yes. So like, go and check out his page. I'm going to put it up on top. What's going on here? What's going on? Let me pin this comment here. What is going on here? Why can't I pin that? Oh, there it is. There it is. Won't let me. Why can't I do it? Anyway, let me see if I can do it again. Boom. I won't put the MD out on my mini vid. Oh yeah, I understand that. And you already, like if you do it once, Renee, that's good, right? I already know your MDBC up in the house. But what I do is I try not to put it on like live stream sometimes because it floods I don't want to flood the thing. It's already got like 2,000 videos on there, right? So I try. Sometimes I forget and I jam it up on there. Yeah, so I'm almost halfway to tier 1 watch time. Yes. And I know that your lives are helping, guys. If you want watch time, you need to figure out a way to do some kind of live stream, whether you're talking, whether you're playing music, whether you're just doing whatever. Watch time is it really helps with live streams or silent lives or music lives or whatever live helps with the watch time, which you'll figure it out once you get there. Like, oh my gosh, watch time, I could do it from there. All right, so let me go ahead and what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Let me move this banner right here. Let me show you. So why can I not pin that? There it is. All right, so pinning the message at the top, please connect with my buddy Allison Pro Jam, my oldest friend on YouTube. I put his channel link on top, and I will put all of your channel links, guys, but the slippery Pete, that's a good one, Maiden. So I would pin all of yours, but then he is my oldest friend, and he's been around, and I know he will always be there, just like a lot of you have been. But he's the one that kind of made me keep going on YouTube when I really didn't know anybody and I didn't know what I was doing. And he kind of said, hey, you know, he gave me advice and stuff, and we've been helping each other. Check out Allison Pro Jam. His channel is up there. And if you're interested, even if you're not interested, visit his community page, and there's the hashtag modern day breakfast. Is it detention dance? Okay, it's this thing right here. Let me go ahead and just put this. Check out his page, his community page, and he's going to show you that right there. Let me move this. Yeah. Move this thing out of the way. Get out of the way. Where is it at? The banner. Let me move that banner away. Okay. Real quick. Got this. Technology. All right. So that's what you're going to kind of see over there. It's going to be the shorts format. It's going to be on the 29th. There will be prizes. Guitar Off the Cuff is going to make a song. We're trying to figure out what it's going to be. Is it going to be a gift card or something like that? It's going to be something. There'll be a prize for the winner on my live stream on the 29th of February next year. We will come in and we will vote for the best dance, and we'll go from there. We're going to have a good time. Alice Pro Jam is handling the hashtag Breakfast Club Detention Dance. So check out his channel and his community page and say that you are interested. So that's another way we can kind of do some like bonding and stuff like that. I will dance and you guys can laugh at me. I danced on the last one on Sunday, and it was some laughs. It was some copyright stuff, but it was laughable things that was pretty awesome. So yeah, check out Allison Pro Jam if you are interested in the dance challenge. I'll say it every live stream just to make sure. And I've been practicing. If you notice some of my videos that I've been putting out, I've been dancing a little bit, not the best dancing. There were no poles involved or money, but I've been practicing with my dancing. Check out Allison Pro Jam, his community page, if you are interested. I know Alan Williamson has a video already. You know, so we'll see. We'll see who the winner is going to be on that one. I don't have my dancer ready, Adam. So I'm just practicing. I don't even know what I might do. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, check out Allison Pro Jam if you're interested. You could use, he'll tell you more about it if you're interested in doing it, about the dance challenge. What's up, Veronica, Christy, crazy crafty life? How are we doing? Veronica up in the house. Welcome. So yes, some new people up in the house. Veronica, if you don't know them just yet, there's the Witcher, a friend of mine that I've known for a while now. There is Joyax, who's a friend of the Black Widows that I met recently. There's a handicapped traveler who I met recently as well from one of the members. And there is the Rushmore Show, may still be up in here. It's a little further up on the chat. If Any Cool is a new person within a week. And then, yeah, all fair game. So far, everybody that I see in the chat, you will get along with each other. You do your thing, and it's going to just be awesome. So we'll laugh for sure. I'm in. Awesome. So Maiden is obviously, he's going to be in the dance challenge, which will be great. And Joyax, since you're just coming in, check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam's community page. If you're interested in the dance challenge, it's easy. You don't have to dance. You can have like a toy dance. It could be whatever, how you want to do it. But I think it might be a cool thing for us to like do stuff and for community, right? Check out Allison Pro Jam. I put his channel link up on top. Go to his community page and say, I'm in. I'm ready to dance, right? My next live is Wednesday at 9. It will be my last live stream until after Christmas. So yes, Stephen of Pond and Garden Sanctuary will have his last live stream Wednesday at 9. And I know I was on his live stream last night, and he was talking about family coming over. And, you know, like me, when people come over, it gets so busy, and I understand that. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see if I can still do my Tuesday, Thursdays, Sunday. We're not too sure, but we'll see how it goes. Hello, Machiko Marco. Welcome. A friend from the Philippines. My friend Machiko coming back. I know she was sick and she took some time off. Welcome back, Machiko. So yes, Machiko Marco, Joyax, Handicap Traveler, the Rushmore Show. Who else was that? If Any Cool. Whoa, I thought I saw Life with Misty up on here, right? Oh my gosh, I saw it up in here. I'm just trying to the new people up in here. Misty. Where? Yeah, Live with Misty, and I think I saw Mimi's Adventures here. My goodness, I couldn't write it down. And The Witcher Yor. Yeah, some new people up in the chat. If you're just popping in, check them out. They've been fantastic. Yes, Life with Misty has popped in on the very top, and then yeah, so we got some new people up in here. In the chat, we got Machiko. Welcome. And yeah, there is going to be a dance challenge. It's a short challenge. If you are interested, please visit the channel up on top. It's my buddy Allison Pro Jam. And yeah, the reason why I'm promoting him is he's my oldest friend, and he's the one that helped me like not stop YouTube. I was like, okay, there's people out there that are cool. And the next thing, he introduced me to the cat community. What's up, cat community? You guys are fantastic. I'm so glad that I met you. Then I met some card collecting awesome people in Maiden and Sean the Jedi Master and Trev and Rascal and Lucy, who does cats and also knows music and cards and things, which, man, it's like triple threat. But yeah, cats do rule, although I love my dogs, right? But cats look more fun. My dog, it's so hard. I gotta like when I'm moving over to Rocky, and Rocky's gonna be so happy when Christmas comes. He's like, so daddy, no more Christmas video? No more Christmas video for me, daddy? I'm no more. I'm like, yeah, Rocky. But get ready for Thanksgiving, buddy. I'm gonna do my Thanksgiving countdown. No, I don't know. I don't think I want to do a countdown anymore. I was just like, I wake up in the morning, what should I do with Rocky now? And he almost looks at me like, Dad, please, no more. We talked about this. And you know what? I got him some Christmas gifts, which is fantastic. What's up, Rev Rats Rides? Guys, Rev Rats Rides, cool friend out of Florida, who's also out of Florida. I believe Rudini is also out of Florida. Rev Rats Rides, thank you for coming. And Brenda Arumbi, welcome, Brenda and Rev Rats Rides. Guys, if you don't know Brenda and or Rev Rats Rides, please connect with them. They've been some fantastic friends. This is a perfect way to phrase the way you were supported by Allison Pro Jam and his community have helped me not stop with creating. I'm so grateful. But yes, David, it's exactly why I am going to shout out Allison Pro Jam, even though I have 1 million or whatever. Even if like all my subs just leave, I'm still going to shout him out because he was there and he pushed me to continue and create and have fun and do what I love. Allison Pro Jam keeps it real on what he wants to put out. He hasn't really strayed from his thing, their storytelling and stuff. So I understand that, David. Like, yeah, man, like we all need each other to support each other to keep going. And you've broken out of your shell more and now in lives. And then, yeah, eventually you're going to go to Maidens. It's so, man, this is a perfect opportunity for people to go and do what they love, right? And that's what I love about coming here and doing this thing, right? On Tuesdays, I'm continuously talking like a crazy madman, trying to connect you guys and vouch for all of you, which I can because I visited you, visited me. There's connections being made that I want you to connect. So the title is this: Connecting Connections to Connect. This is episode whatever of that. And as I meet more people, we can connect the connections to connect, right? And if I don't know the person, I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing, right? If you hear me say that, it just means I don't know them yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But I try to vouch so that it makes it easier for you guys to do that. So check out Rev Rats Rides, who just popped in. Used to be like top 10 mechanic in Florida. Has some content that he's trying to push out. Super awesome friend. I see him on a lot of the live streams. Check out my friend Brenda Arumbi, housemate out of Dubai. She is very fantastic. She's been around. She's super supportive, and it's just been a blast, man. So yeah, Rev Rats Rides and Brenda, thank you for popping in. And if you're interested in doing the dance challenge, check out my buddy Allison Pro Jam. Right? I would have stopped YouTube if I didn't meet Allison Pro Jam, because I'm like, man, I'm sick and tired of watching my own videos. I'm sick and tired of like this. I don't know anybody. It's like, Then I met him and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. There are people you can talk to. Then, yes, he introduced me to the cat community, and then kind of just like blossomed from there. Right? So it's all about the community. The Modern Day Breakfast Club is all about community, and there will be a dance challenge. And I'm going to say it every live stream. On Thursday, I'll say it again. Right? So it's been so fantastic. You're welcome, Brenda. I know Brenda came on one of my lives when there was like half the amount of people coming in. She came in and she was thanking me. I was like, it's really a two-way. We help each other out, Brenda. And it's the same thing with a lot of the people up in here. We help each other to grow, help each other with things that are going on. We help each other with whatever it is we need help with, whether it's making a video or whatever, right? And we're there for each other in some way that we can be, right? And that's what I really like about the community. Oh, let me you know.
Okay, go check and see what's happening.
Yeah, Rocky is a good boy. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. So yeah, Brenda's cool. Rocky's been barking. I've been trying to keep track of who's been coming in, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to throw away my notepad. It's fine. Well, we could do this. We could do this. Thank you popping by. Thank you for popping by. Which are your guys? If before which are your leaves? Connect with the dude. Super awesome. Does exercises, plays game. Very positive and supportive. So those 4 things alone, good times. Thank you for coming. And then let's see what we're. Raph, I always thought Alice was named for the band. Yeah, I thought so too. And I remember, Renee. Yeah, I was like, oh man, Alice. Yeah, I always thought it was Alice in the Chain, Alice in Chains, but it's for something else. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Witcher. Green River was before Pearl Jam. Oh my gosh. Oh, why are my ears hurting? Okay, my ears are good now. Right. So new people, thank you all for coming. Eddie Vedder is number 1. I'm 2. What's crazy, guys, is so the Burpee Giant came on before Maiden. Maiden came on Thursday, and that was a fantastic live stream. On Thursdays, I try to get someone that I can interview and talk to. Maiden was on last Thursday. The Thursday before that was the Burpees Giant, which was a very fantastic one. And Maiden's has like the highest like amount of watch time and things like that. It was a roller coaster ride, but it was fun, and we love each other, and that's where it ended up. And it was a good time. And then Sundays, I try to showcase a word. And Tuesdays is all about the connection. So as soon as I see someone pop in, I kind of jump right on and say so-and-so and this and that and that and that and this and this and this. Right. So that's a Tuesday. And Tuesdays, when I'm done with this, I'm like, feel like I'm auctioning off a horse. All right, 400. 400. You got a 400. You got a red rat rides. You got a red rat rides. Got a 200 red rat rides. Red rat rides. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, go 10 people going on subbing on the red rat rides. That's how I feel like when I'm doing this thing on a Tuesday. But it's fantastic because since I visit a lot and do all these things, I can kind of remember. Thank you, DL, for the happy face laugh time on that. But I really feel like I'm an auctioneer on here trying to sell like a prize bull. I just found his new calling. No, I'd rather do this. I don't want to do some auctioneering stuff, right? Let's go. We got Renee and Rat. Renee made away 800. We got 1K. Okay, 1K in the back corner, right corner, but hey, yeah. Yeah, so Red Rat rides new to the thing. Yeah, it's probably 2 weeks that we've known Red Rat's rides. And auctioneering is, man, that just makes me like crazy. First, it was the whispering. First, I was trying to whisper. That's hard. But when I talk like an auctioneer, that's way too hard. I think what I'll do is I will like just talk regular. I'll just talk regular because both it's too fast, too slow. It's kind of weird, right? So on Thursday coming up, I was talking about Burpees Giant coming on. That's his very first live stream. And anyone want to come on the Thursday, please let me know. You can come on. We'll take it light. We'll take it slow. Like we'll take it like Usher maybe, right? That nice and slow. Let me take you to a place that's nice and quiet. There ain't no one that will interrupt. I just wanna take it nice and slow. Hopefully they don't copyright that. But yeah, anybody want to come on? I know Sean the Jedi Master was interested in coming on one time. I know he mentioned that. This Thursday, I have my buddy Fong's Foodie Adventure coming on. He's gonna come on around 8:30. It's gonna be slightly later than time because he gets off work. But I will have him on and I'll stay on till he comes and he could come on and have his first live stream. Right. And then anybody want to do a live stream on a Thursday, they can pop in and wherever you want to take it, we can take it. Right. Let's see. Good grief, Bert. You could be the auctioneer at our local stock auctions. It just had an itch and scratched my head. Oh my gosh. John, I'm just gonna be making crap up and people were like, what is this dude talking about? Like, I mean, I don't know. That's too much pressure, man. I'm gonna miss a count, right? I can't watch. Like, I'm trying my best to watch the chat too, right? And they're like, the auctioneering, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can even watch one because I'd be freaked out. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one with Fong because this is in the making, guys. So on Thursday, Fong's Foodie Adventure, it's gonna be his very first live stream, very first time showing his face on a live, and he's very nervous. We've done some behind the scenes where we just went on StreamYard and just talked, right? We were just talking and just like, hey, fix your light, do this stuff. I kind of like this blue light feel right here. I don't know. It just feels cozy to me. It's nice and cozy, right? So I was trying to help him with that, and we'll ease him into things and stuff like that with the live stream. And I'm excited. It's gonna be at 8:30, so I'll start at 6. So go a little past. And then we'll have his interview. He can only do about 30 minutes, so we'll get it. I'll probably end right about 9. I know I'm pushing it, but I really wanted to get him on there. Makes LSD. Lucy in the sky's a dime. Yeah, so I'm excited that he's gonna pop on. Yeah, this is a 5 Below hat. 5 Below, right? My daughter, when my daughter and wife go out, they just look for stuff for me to like for the live stream. And so she got me that. She got me some stuff in the back corner over there, which is like a waving cat. And I got this thing. She got me like these paintings back here, which I like. I use it every once in a while. I'm excited to see what they got me for Christmas, right? But I'm excited that what are they gonna get me? Because it's almost every time I go someplace, I'm always looking for like cords. Like, I wonder if I can get a cord to do that cord. Maybe I need a 20-foot cord to do this cord, right? I know Unc said don't use money for YouTube, but then I've in this studio place, my router is really far, so it so far so good. I didn't see any spinning craziness, so I bought like this $40 Wi-Fi extender. So far so good. Faster downloads, stuff like that. I have my own dedicated line of whatever 5G, but I needed it for this place because I also do schoolwork and stuff. So I always justify, don't spend money on YouTube unless I can say I also use it for this, right? So yeah, I do schoolwork in here, right? I do. It's a good place to do schoolwork. Not doing schoolwork right now because I don't go back to school until like January 4th. Both me and Sean the Jedi Master and Rushmore, who's also a teacher, we don't go back until the 4th of oh, okay. Thank you, Ref. Yeah, some of it I got the text. All right. What's up, Ref? What was the question? Yeah, so I got a Wi-Fi extender, which is fantastic. I know Rev had a question for me. Thank you, Ref, for pointing that out. Let's see. Bert, scroll up, please. I got you, Rev. Thank you, Raf, for the catch. And that's why he's my buddy right there. I wouldn't want to step on any toes. Okay, I'm seeing that. Let's see. Up top. At what time that might work for everyone. Okay. If I were to do Christmas live, would anyone attend? Oh, you know what? I would. I'm not. Okay, when is Christmas? Christmas is on a Monday, right? Is Christmas on Monday? Good night, If Any Cool. Right? Guys, if you don't know who If Any Cool is, super positive dude, does sculpting, plays the drums and cajon, fantastic friend. Please connect with If Any before he leaves, If Any Cool. Thank you for coming, if any cool. And I'm glad I was able to make your premiere this morning. Guys, check out if any cool. Super fantastic friend. You wouldn't be disappointed. Yeah, Rev, I don't have anything on Mondays. You could. I mean, I'm not too sure who else. I mean, I'm not too sure if anybody else is doing a thing on Monday. Okay, so let me check real quick with the bigger live streamers, right? So Trev, the shipping guru, does does live streams. Are you doing it on Christmas? That's the question. And then Maiden has Maiden's Metal Monday, which is on a Monday, right? So what times are those two things? So just want to check with Trev if he has a live stream on that day. And then Maiden's, I believe, is at yeah, yeah. A lot of people are like me. Like there's gonna be 6 of us, but then it's just this house. We're not traveling anywhere for Christmas. We'll open some gifts, hang out, and then we'll end up watching TV and people fall asleep, right? I won't be doing one on on okay. So Maiden is not gonna have a premiere on Monday, Christmas. And I'm not sure. Trev, the shipping guru, are you having a live stream on Monday, Sundays, 9 p.m. and Wednesdays? Okay, so it looks good. So yeah, guys, Sunday, Trev, 9 p.m. And then the Metal Monday would be on the 28th, which is fantastic. Guys, if you like music, check out Aiden's Metal Monday. It's on man, was it 9:30 or something like that? 9:30. But last time he was on, he was doing Alice Cooper, and man, my brother loved Alice Cooper. He wanted to be Alice Cooper. I didn't want to be Alice Cooper because I saw how much trouble my brother got into trying to be Alice Cooper. He was talking about that. He's talking about Skid Row, the one before that. A lot of information about cool stuff. So on 9 p.m. Eastern, not this Monday because that's Christmas. The following Monday, check out Maiden's live stream. And yeah, if you're into music like that, if not, you go still check it out. It's fantastic. Yeah, Burpees Giant, you got to check it out. It's cool. And then Trev has a fantastic live stream with a lot of cool people on there, which you'll see does a lot of the same people who pop in. So Trev, the shipping guru, does live streams on Sundays at 9 p.m., which is around where Maiden does a live stream with his friend Tim and some other guests coming in. I think on the 28th. I remember 22nd or something like that. Man, I wish I should write all of this down. But yeah, Trev does a cool live stream at 9 p.m. Central Time, and Wednesdays at 3 p.m., which I catch the tail end of that right before I head out to go home because I'm done teaching. I'm still at school. I got to stay till 3:45 so I can watch about 40 minutes of it. But yeah, so Rev Right, it looks like you're pretty good. Living My Best Life has okay, and then Living My Best Life does live streams and things like that within. So just if you work around that, it should be fine. But the bigger dudes are not doing live streams that day. So Rev, that might be a fantastic thing. Also, Rev, what you probably want to do is you want to tag out who you want to come. Yeah, it is fantastic. The Metal Mondays is a fantastic thing. I like going to it, and I try my best to stay as long as possible. And then like another cool live stream to go to is Spine Ticks, and I try my best. If I get an hour, if I can stay an hour, that's awesome because man, I literally like around 11 o'clock, I get so tired. I guess my medicine runs out, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And then I started 24 release videos on Friday instead of Monday. Yeah, and Rushmore has some cool cool live streams and shows. He has guests on there, and it's got a lot going on. And then yeah, so there's a switch. So a lot of slots are being switched and so forth. So yeah, should be okay. I know, Adam. I've been okay. So the past 2 ones, I was in Louisiana last Saturday. Just this Saturday while I was in Louisiana. The one before that, I was at a wedding with boom, picture, boom, boom, and I was like, oh my god, I get that. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go make it to the Saturday one for sure because I missed like 2, and it's like it's such a big thing, and I like going there and seeing what a big live stream and how it's supposed to be and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Check this out, and gives me ideas. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk about like comics and stuff, but I like to see how good live streams do their live streams. Trev's got a good live stream. Maiden's got a good live stream. You know, I think of wires like water. We need some too many can be annoying. Water, if we're thirsty, we don't want to throw in the ocean. We just want one glass. Wires. Can I ask for your help setting it up, Bert? I'm very much in. Yeah, Rev. Here, Rev. For sure. I and everyone else could help you, but I could help you, no problem. Here's my email, and if anybody wants to email me about anything, that is my email right there. You can email me about whatever it is. If you're interested in coming in and being a part of a Thursday where I could talk to you and interview, we talk to each other and stuff like that. If you want me to ask you questions, email me that. If you want me to help you set up a live, email me, and then we'll get that set up. No problem. That's what we're here for. And of course, there's a lot of people on here that could also help. In the world of X's, I'm lost in on the, it's okay. My family is even more important than the community. I love my family and cats so much. That's if we could just bring a smile to another person's face, John, that we are doing a good duty for the world, right? So that's what I like about the community, is in that, you know, like, we're here for each other as much as we possibly can, right? So yeah, Rev, hit me up on my email. I'll check it out, and then we'll go back and forth through the email. And also, guys, if you have some issues, like, you say, for instance, like something's going on, right? You want to talk to someone, check their email, send them an email. And a lot of times I get a lot of personal emails from friends like, hey, by the way, so-and-so, this, and I'm like, oh, okay. Or, hey, can you help me with so-and-so? I don't mind doing it. And you can actually email people if they put it up on their thing. Send them an email if you do have questions about. Does anybody? Okay, living my best life at 60. Echo, you want to? So some people that I've seen who has merchandise up on their channel is Rascal and Lucy. She does merchandise on her channel. So Echo, if you connect with Renee, pretty sure you are. She does that, and she knows. I don't know anything about the merchandising of stuff, but if she'll be able to help you with that if you ask her. So merchandising. Let's see. Let me drop her channel link real quick, because there was a question about merchandise. I wouldn't even know what to sell. Rascal and Lucy. Right now, I'm just going to my hyperlink thing. I'm going to copy the hyperlink right here, and I will drop it. Oh, wait, where'd you go? There you are. So yes, awesome, Rev. I will check it. I will check it tonight sometime. If I don't get back with you like tonight, for sure I will get back to you, because it will end up in my primary one. And I'm a crazy dude where if I see anything on the primary, I gotta check it right away. Right? You need to make sure you also check your Gmails, guys, because someone may email you, and they may give you something. I got 2 pet fountains, and they want to make me do this other thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I know Rascal and Lucy, Renee also got an email, but she has a cooler way. She's like, okay, let's do this, right? So if you want to talk about merchandising, you want to talk about people sending stuff to you that's free, check out Rascal and Lucy. I put her channel thing there, Echo. My last comment that I posted, check her out, and she will, you guys work out that. And everybody else knows anything about merchandising, Echo of Living My Best Life at 60 is also is interested in that. And then Raf is heading out. All right, good night, Raf. I know it's dinner time, 6 o'clock. Dinner time for sure. Thank you for coming, guys. If you don't know my buddy Allison Pro Jam, his channel is up there. He's in charge of the dance challenge and, you know, the hashtag of it all. Because I'm already kind of looking at the other hashtag, which is I haven't made any videos trying to invite people yet, but we'll see how many more we could get within the groups and the chats and stuff. The more the merrier. And if I'm shouting someone out, go check them out. Like, I'm like, oh, make sure you're going to connect with it. Just make sure you do that, because it should fit well. Yes. Renee does rule. She puts out cool stuff. She's a great friend and is always forward looking what to do. So innovation, I guess. Right. Oh, and then guys, if you don't know Rook Oval, super fantastic friend. She does live streams in the morning, and you pop in and here's some she's got great messages on whatever it is that may come up on the chat and stuff like that. So Rook is, man, I've been with talking with Rook almost like 2 straight weeks. And speaking of the dude that is going to come on Thursday with me, Fong Foodie Adventure. Welcome, Fong. It looks like he's probably in traffic or something heading home. Guys, if you don't know Fong, he's coming on Thursday, 8:30-ish. He's going to come on my Thursday thing. We're going to talk. It's going to be his very first live stream. I'm going to be very gentle. We're going to have conversations, and it's going to be a good thing. I'm excited about it, and I'm pretty sure he's excited about it. Thanks, Fong, for coming in. But yeah, guys, check out Fong's Foodie Adventure. Also, check out my good friend, Christy Crazy Crafty Life. If you don't know Raph, make sure you connect with Raph. Some new people that popped in today. We got Joyax. We have Handicap Traveler, who popped also in. The Witcher Yor. We have Rushmore Show who popped in. Life with Misty came in. And then, of course, the Burpees Giant is there. He was on 2 Thursdays ago. And then the dude that came on this past Thursday, which has the highest watch time that I pulled in, is Made in Sport of Wax. He's making his way to 1K, trying his best to make it to the 1K. So is Renee of Rascal and Lucy trying to make it to 1K, right? So, yeah. And then Guru of Baseball Cards and Echo are the team, right? The I guess Beyonce team. They have been super. They've been out there just trying to promote the club and stuff like that. And I'm going to try my best to make it to you guys things. It's very hard sometimes for me. What's up, Harry Humstone? Harry Humstone also has lives and things like that. He goes out and he collects things. And one day he's going to collect something that's going to be worth $1 million. Check out Harry Humstone, guys, if you don't know Harry Humstone. And if you, I'm just trying my best on this one to just say the people that hardly ever come or that you might not know. That's I'm just putting it out there with that. Yeah, because throughout the week I try to pick up like 1 to 3 new friends if I can, and I got to know a lot about them and stuff like that, so that I can shout them out and things like that. When they come to the lives, I say, hey guys, here's this, here's that, because 95% of you guys are already connected. It's just the 5 or 6 that you want to connect to, like Machiko Marco and Harry Humstone, and then Joyax, and then Handicap Traveler, and the Witcher Yor, and if Nicole, and then those are the ones that, like Brenda Arumbi. Those are people that I've known that, like, okay, you need to connect with them too, because they're just like you, right? And that's kind of what I try to do in these live streams. And Katie Shopping and Traveling, who's been on vacation and is now back. Welcome back, Katie. She was with us throughout as we're moving through with the Modern Day Breakfast Club. She's been gone for about a week and a half or 2, maybe. So also Katie Shopping and Traveling, guys, connect with her if you can. You're not going to be disappointed. So what the Modern Day Breakfast Club is about is people connecting with each other and developing a community that is super supportive with each other, gives advice, helps each other with live streams, helps about merchandising, helps each other with life stuff or whatever it is, right? So Black Widow is at 712. After 3 months, I'm satisfied with the growth. Yeah, and slow and steady wins the race, Black Widow, like for sure. Slow and steady. And I worry every time I put a short out, I'm like, please don't pop and get like 50,000, because I don't know what to do with these things. And once you get your 1K, you'll be like, all right, I'll have 1K right now. Now I need to get my watch hours, which eventually all of you, like at one point, if you're sitting at 100 or 200 or 400 or 5 or 7 or 8, right? Once you get the 1K, you're like, wow, this is doable. This is kind of doable. I have this awesome community that's going to make it happen, right? So that's the thing, right? What's up, Vancouver Sunny, guys? Another new person popping in. Vancouver Sunny, my good friend from Canada, I guess. Welcome, Vancouver Sunny. That's fine. That's fine, Adam. And you know, the thing is, guys, we do what we can with what we got, right? We do our best with what we can. And yeah, all of us have our own things that we can handle. I'm just saying I can only pick up about 3. And what I do is I kind of just like maneuver things around, and we're all human. We can only do as much as we can. So we do with it as we can, right? And we just be there for our group and see how it is, right? But I'm also putting in a heck of a lot of work with title description tags and say, I eventually want to do that, Renee. But I just do my videos are like for fun, right? The singing stuff, the dog stuff. I think like my thing is the live stream stuff and the connecting people and interviewing people and stuff like that, like kind of like a podcast, I guess. That's my thing. And watch hours is it's very difficult. What I've been noticing, my Linda Elliott has been doing live streams during the day. I try my best to pop on, and that does help a little bit with the watch hours. And it could be done on a phone. It could be stuff. My very first live stream I did with my phone, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what is going on here?" It was scary. I didn't know what was going on. I was worried, and it's just after the first time, it's like, okay, let me try it again. And eventually, you may get to a point where you like it or you don't. And we do what we can with what makes us happy, right? My happiness is actually doing this thing. I like to talk, right? I like talking and I like doing stuff. I like organizing. I like connecting. I like because I'm a teacher, I guess, right? So this is, I guess, my strength is this thing, and this makes me happy. And then singing also makes me happy. So I'll put something out, right? So we do what we can, Adam, and we just try our best to not make this a job. I don't see it as a job because everything I'm doing is fun, right? No, the not fun thing was filling out the W-9 form for the tax. I was like, oh no. Right. So that wasn't fun. Yeah. Yeah. And the family's super important. I know Christmas, I'm gonna close all the computers. All three computers are closing down. And then we'll eat. And once everybody pops on the TV and they go to sleep, I'm like, maybe I'll pop it open and see what's up. All right. But then my wife's birthday, I did the same thing. Closed everything, watched shows, hung out. When we went on to Louisiana this weekend to the Golden Nugget, I tried. I was like, this internet's not good enough. But you know what? Close it, right? And it set me back a little bit. But I was able to catch up today and stuff. And it's like, okay, I'm back. Look, it's fine. So we do what we can with what we got, and we try not to make it a job, and we just do our best. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Oh, I have a bunch of other random channels I'm still subscribed to. Yeah. So, David, what I do is I have 5 channels, right? This is my main one where I do these live streams and I come and I watch some videos and stuff. But I also have ones that I sit on places. And with the main, what I do is I kind of like sort things out, right? I have a personal one that I use that have friend stuff, and what I watch for my own personal stuff, my fun stuff. But then with this one is for friend stuff on YouTube. You guys, it's just I'm like I love organization, right? So I have this for YouTube, this one for fun, that one for support, the TV over there. It's just one of those things. Oh, I think I hear Billy. He wants to come back in. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Rocky is so excited about Christmas. I think he knows. Yeah, I think Rocky knows that like he has some stuff for Christmas because like he always goes to the presents, and lucky they're not like cats, right? So they don't mess with the presents at least unless they know how to like unwrap it, right? And when we come home, before we come home, they wrap it back. I don't know about you guys, but like I still believe when the dogs are by themselves, they do human stuff. Like I have this crazy feeling when we leave the house, they turn on the TV, they do human stuff, they talk to each other, they play games, and then when I come home, they turn into like Toy Story, back to dogs, right? Right? Was that Timmy's coming and they fall? I still have that childish belief that my dogs do human things when I'm not looking. All right, thank you, DL. What are we having tonight, DL? Tonight I made shrimp with this bow tie macaroni with some jalapenos and broccoli, and I threw celery in it. I don't know why. With some olive oil and some salt and a little bit of butter. I was like, okay, that's what I'm having. I don't know what it's called. I just made it. It was pretty good. Oh, tri-tip. How much? Oh my gosh. Tri-tip. Every time I hear steak, right? steak. I get so excited because steaks are so expensive now, right? Like I used to always have steak when I first came out because it wasn't expensive. Now it's so expensive, so I have to like um I have to buy the cheaper cuts, and I gotta render it. I gotta pound it. I gotta get it down to edible things, right? Like stews and stuff, right? So, man, tri-tip steaks, I love it. Okay, let me see. Let me check my email real quick. Oh yes, what is that? Okay, okay, Dave, I got your email, and then let me check real quick if I got Revs. So I got Dave's, and what I'll do is I'm hoping I can send you the video. I might have to send it at like a lower resolution because you're just trying to figure out the where people are at, right? Okay, and I got Revs too, so I got both of your emails here, which I will look into later, and I'll send what I need to. Tri-tip sounds fantastic. What's cool is when I went to the Golden Nugget, I had free food, so I had a ribeye steak and some onion strings and French fries. That was fantastic. Oh yeah, Burpee Yoga Uncle made a video on like this Chinese bone broth soup, and on the I guess it's in Chinese, but he's like, okay, it says very yummy soup. that's the that's the name of it, very yummy soup or something like that. But some of those things, man, some of those noodles are fantastic. Some of them are not. Because like every Saturday or so, we go to the Asian market. It's called H Mart. There's also a 99 Ranch or Ranch 99, however you want to say it. And we try a different type of noodle just to see what it's all about. A ramen noodle, right? And there's different types. There's Korean type of noodles, Chinese type of noodles. There's Japanese type of noodles, and we try them out. Some of them are good. Some of them are fantastic. Some of them are like, whoa, what is this thing? But I do like ramen noodles. They're pretty good. I don't eat it too much because I've been cooking at home. And it's like, you know what? I gotta cook. I usually cook with vegetables, whatever I had. I had broccoli, so I threw it in some kind of mix. Um, that yes, and that's what it's about. I mean, however each of us sees YouTube, I like talking to people, connecting people. I like organizing. Right, I have 3 computers open right now, so I'm like glancing over at different things. I like doing what I do, and I like organization and stuff. And I do have the time. So, however you want to approach YouTube, that's how it is. Just have fun with it and do your thing. When I feel like there's too much, I take a break and I do my best. It's the most we could do. Do our best, have fun, make some great connections, and then um, do what you love. Yeah, I think Barbie's Giant. I think I may try that one if I see it because it did look good. And what's cool about ramen noodles is you don't just buy it, put water, put the dry noodle and the seasoning. You do all that, you taste it, okay. Then when you make it again, you put, you could put garlic in it, you could put bok choy in it, you could put shrimp in it, you could put meat in it, you could put whatever you want on it, plus whatever stuff on it to make it your taste. So it's very versatile in that you could turn it to what you like. When we were growing up, there's this thing called Ichiban, right? And it's one of my favorite types of noodles. Simple, got a good base, but then we would put garlic and butter and eat it with that, or we would put spinach or whatever we can. What kind of green? Not broccoli, right? Some kind of green in it. Yeah, but and yeah, what's fantastic is what is that thing called? The oil, the chili oil, man. Chili oil is so good in noodles. We used to always eat that, but my daughter has eczema, right? So we're thinking it's that spiciness that like makes it flare up, and we had to get rid of the chili oil. But man, I'd love eating spicy stuff. Not that spicy, but with the chili oil stuff. Yeah, John. Yeah, I love going there because it's like there's like this huge long aisle of just straight noodles. And yeah, John, like one whole side is just soy sauce and fish sauce and kimchi base and whatever you think, whatever you think you want to try to put on stuff, it's there. H Mart. I like going. I'm not saying it's not pricey. It's not cheap. It's expensive, but this it's stuff that reminds me of home, right? It really reminds me of home when I cook with that type of stuff, because that there's a taste that I crave, and you know that a certain type of soy sauce. I like Kikkoman, right? I can't do anything other than Kikkoman soy sauce, the regular one, not the green bottle, which is like low sodium. I gotta have that Kikkoman, and I gotta have certain types of fish sauce, and I gotta have. It's just my palate, right? It reminds me of home. Um, oh man, yes, jalapenos in sesame oil, or you can even. What I like doing simple is like you get some spinach, and then garlic, and you kind of just fry it up, or not even fry it up. You can put sesame oil, you can put whatever, right? And just, I like all kind of stuff like that. But jalapenos, I cook with a lot of jalapenos now because they're so cheap, and they go with whatever you put it, except ice cream. Although I think you could do ice cream jalapeno, right? So Tranquil, H Mart is just this big like Asian grocery store, and it has like a lot of Asian snacks and stuff. It has like fish and meats and things, but it's just like an Asian supermarket. Yeah, and then I know Maiden likes spicy stuff, but yeah, I could do spicy, but only to some degree, right? Because I'll pay for it. I can't even really do too many like hot Cheetos. I used to like hot Cheetos and stuff like that, but the next morning I'm like, I don't feel too good. Maybe it's because of like my diet now, because I don't really do too much sugar, and I try not to eat certain things. And it's like when I eat that, it's like, oh my gosh, it just hurts. Oh my gosh, my daughter almost burned the house down when she did the stuffed jalapenos with the cream cheese and the bacon. I guess she used the flat pan for cookies. So bacon, grease was like rolling down. It was smoking in the house, and I don't know what I was doing. I was just there. She wasn't paying attention. I opened it. It's like, Dad, the house is on fire. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, crap. Yeah. So man, stuffed jalapenos are the best. And then my wife, there's ways you can have it spicy, or you could like you soak it in ice, water-ish, and it removes like what is it? It removes like the oils that make it spicy. For those of you guys that know spicy stuff, I know like Maiden likes spicy stuff, but yeah, I do a mean stir fry with ingredients from the stir fry is all about the brown sauce, right? So the brown sauce you make with like soy sauce. You could use some oyster sauce, and then I think some people even use mirin, and then they use what is it, cornstarch or something. You gotta mix it just right in the right temperature, and then you put it in. Then you gotta turn off the heat, because that thing's gonna like turn to like gelatin. But the brown sauce, if you can make a killer brown sauce, you can put it on anything. I love that, and I'm 90%. I could cook it, and 90% of the time I'm not gonna screw it up. And it's like you can't walk away, because you got to stir it just right. Then you got to add it, and you got to turn off the heat at the same time as you're moving it, stirring it, the fry. You're stirring the fry, right? You can't walk away from it. And it's just got to be just right. I just stop it, but I just feel bad because it makes them go. How much times they get stomach ache from the whole bag at once. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh my goodness, deer. I like deer. Danielle. So on Guam we have deer. They call it binadu. I don't know how it got in Guam, but they're in like the jungles, right? And our friends would go hunt, but then most of the big jungles are in the military bases. But thankfully, they're in the military, right? A lot of people in Guam are in military, the locals. They'll go hunt, they get a deer, and they basically make it's called a kelaguen of it. So they use like lemons and like vinegar and hot peppers and stuff, and it kind of gets that meat on like whatever. And deer kelaguen, oh man, so good. Ceviche is like similar to ceviche, but then I think the lemon cooks it. somehow. The lemon cooks it, and it is so delicious with onions, chopped onions, hot pepper, lots of lemon. I think they use vinegar, and yeah, deer Kelaguen is what it's called. I love that. I miss it. Moose is where it's at. I've never had moose, although I'm, we don't have that type of animal on Guam. When I first saw a moose, it was in my mom's cousin's like cabin in North Carolina, and I was like, "Holy crap, that thing was huge!" I was thinking like it was like Rocky and Bullwinkle, right? I was like, "Whoa, dude!" And I heard they're mean, aren't they? They're like mean things, and they're big. I'm like, dude, that's huge. Mm. We've had that too, Rev, on Guam. My wife's brother had hit one in the back road on Guam once and brought it home. I was like, all right, here we go. You don't have to do the hard work of like hiding, right? Hunting. I went once and it's like, dude, it's like you gotta be so stealthy. And you gotta have to know where they're like going, right? Because they'll like and then you gotta shoot it at you can't just like shoot, you gotta hit it at the spot, right? Here. And I never shot it because I don't yeah, it's kind of weird. 1,200-pound man. Yeah, those are scary. I've ridden a horse a couple times, and horses scare the crap out of me. I don't know how to ride a horse. Even though my Freebird video, I was I'm gonna ride a horse. I want a horse, but I don't want to. I want a nice horse. I've ridden a horse twice or three times, maybe three times. And me and my brother were like in San Diego. I think we were in Marin County or one of those places, and or San Francisco. We're somewhere, and we were riding horses because my daughter wanted to ride a pony, so we rode horses. And I guess you don't put them close to each other because it was like my horse was kicking the other horse because it was too close, and almost like kicking my brother's leg. I was like, dude, chill out. Like, what's wrong with you? Bok choy and shiitake mushrooms and premium fish sauce with oh my goodness, John, that sounds fantastic, man. I like using bok choy, but I also like using the baby bok choy. Sometimes we just saute it with garlic and salt, and then they dip it into the fish sauce. It's so good. Oh my gosh, man, Maiden, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, I love shrimp. I always have to buy a thing of shrimp, the jumbo, the biggest shrimp that you could get. Every time I go shopping, I get a big bag, because I can make two things with it. You know. Baby bok choy. It's fantastic. Fantastic. And then yeah, Rev, thinking, yeah, if you do your Christmas thing, I'd probably pop on and check it out. Depending on when you do it. I know in the morning, my daughter's so excited, tries to wake everybody up, presents, hanging out and stuff. So it's all dependent upon like what time you're gonna do the live. If anything, I will probably be able to just like, even if I'm doing stuff, even when I'm doing stuff, I throw my support channels towards where I'm going. So I do have 5 channels, and 2 are support. Let me just show you. So, oh my gosh, where is it? Even if I'm doing stuff, I can throw my support. Here is one of them. Okay, that's my secondary support. I only have 3 laptops. Wish I had 5. And here's the one that I fit on like Rook's or Maiden's live stream, or whatever it is. Sometimes Maiden has live streams in the morning, but I have those 2 that I could sit on if I have to. And then Rushmore. Oh. Man, I worry, man, like in heading back from, because I drive to California. I didn't go this summer, or did I? No, I did. I did go to California. Well, I drive from Texas to California. It takes forever, but like usually on the way through the hill country in Texas, there's deer, right? And they come out certain times. And I'm, driving all the way out to California. I'm driving early morning, late night, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're tired. There's really nothing but headlights, and you're like, please, no deers, please, because like I'm gonna have to hit it. I don't want to crash. I'm just like high alert. Then you see the little eyes, right? Like, oh gosh, please stay. And they're at the side of the road. I'm like, please don't come out. Please don't come out, because I'm gonna have to hit you. So I have to slow down. But you can't slow down because the truckers are flying. I'm like, oh gosh. And I'm just like gripping the wheel. Like, oh, please don't jump out. And I don't want to hit you, because this is, a rental. Because I have a 07 town car, but I don't want to take it out that far on a long road trip like that. So I rent a car on that one, because I like my car and I want it to last long. It is, John. So the jambalaya, I mean, I'm sure there's certain things you have to put in it for taste, and I'm pretty sure different families have different things that they like, and with jambalayas. I like jambalayas, and I do like what's the other one? My daughter always gets it in Louisiana, gumbo, but it depends. It depends. But a good stir fry is just like a jambalaya, or man, we could throw it as a gumbo, because it's like a throw everything in what you have, right? It's one of those things, and I really like I like doing those types of things, and it reminds me of home, right? And I feel for them, because they have deadlines to meet. It's like, man, it's like I just try to stay out of the way, but it's hard when you have two coming down at you, and you're just trying not to hit a deer and crash in like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go slow, but these guys are just barreling right on, because they have 17,000 lights. Like, brah, tell them Large Marge sent you. Like I just feel like that, like Pee Wee Herman. It's I hate driving at night like that, but I don't want to stop, because I want to get home, right? So yeah, I like gumbo, I like a jambalaya, and I do like a stir fry, and I love cooking, which is exciting because Fong is coming on. That guy is a cook. He could cook. He does a lot of cool recipes on Thursday. Maybe we'll talk about recipes or whatever it is when he pops on. I'm excited. So I'm not a chef, although I love cooking. I wonder if it would be fun to be a chef, right? But I don't think it would be fun, because like making something always continuously might be crazy, right? To be a chef. What's up, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt? How are we doing? Yeah, guys, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. That's a tongue twister. I've met probably the past 3 or 4 days. Fantastic friend. Who I forgot who the connection was with, but I know he's like, I'm gonna try to make it. Thank you for coming, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. And then Mimi's Abundant Life. Welcome, Mimi. Yeah, guys. All right, and now answer your question, Adam. So Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, guys, connect with Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, a friend I've just met. Fantastic supporter. And then also Mimi's Abundant Life. I know she did a PSA on like she's happy where she's at with the 700 or so, I believe. But then she's she just would like more people to come and like watch her stuff and things like that, just as a lot of us want that, right? So connect with those two. They're very supportive people that I just recently met. I met Mimi prior to Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Man, I got to slow down to actually say that. See y'all next time. I have a few things to do before my next stream drops tonight. Merry Christmas, Black Widow. Thank you for coming. And then, yeah, Black Widow has streams going on. I think it's one of those like sleep streams and stuff like that. If you want to check out the Black Widow channel, who does those things, which is pretty cool stuff. Thank you for coming. And then Adam, let me see. Bert, is Fong on the whole time or undecided? Are you talking about like during the live stream? I know he's gonna have to come on like 8ish, so I might have to push out on Thursday. I may have to push out past 8 and work my way into 8:30 range, right? And stuff like that. What's up, Bray Too Cool? I know it's been a while, my old friend. Well, here, Mr. Bray Too Cool. Let me go ahead and give you a wrench here, sir. But yeah, I'm not. Funk's gonna probably. He may do 30 minutes. He may be an hour, but I do on Thursday. I might have to pop off at like at 9, so I may only get like 30 minutes out of him. Yeah, I mean, just kind of like when you first came on, Adam. I think it was like it was pretty quick. It's just gonna be his very first live stream, and he's yeah. I would be nervous too. Like, oh my gosh, what people are gonna do? It's gonna be freaky. So. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes, right, when he comes in. But yeah, check out Break Too Cool, one of my old friends. He plays games, college student. And then Rev Rex Ride may be doing something on Christmas, but we'll see. He sent me an email. And what else do we got? What else do we got going on? I don't have anybody for the next Thursday, 22nd. That'd be the 29th. So December 29th, I'm going to be making my way to see who might want to come on a Thursday and talk with me. But I usually take things a week at a time, right? Yeah, I mean it's however it's dependent upon on the guest, right? I mean, again, roller coasters fun. Sometimes roller coasters are fun. I just can't do roller coasters all the time, right? That's true. What's crazy is like my son. I've been trying to get a hold of the recruiter to get him to go take the test, right? So he's about to do his thing. My daughter is a sophomore in high school. She got her thing going on. Yeah, so it's been pretty easy for me to do my thing, and I have little time slots, right? 6 to 8, and then afterwards, after I'm done with this, we'll watch some TV and do some cool stuff. That's why it's for me. It's important to keep like a time frame. Like I would love to keep talking like to keep going because I can, but then there's slots, and I try to keep them where it's like 6 to 8, 8:30 at the longest, 9 if I have to a guest that I got to talk to. But then I schedule things, right. And what's crazy is my daughter got me that little thing that I hang out outside the door so that they know that I'm on a live stream. I can't see the last part of the message. Let me just move it. I'm just trying to move up the chat because the heart is blocking that, John. Oh, I'm like Raiden, important for my family and I first of all, yeah. What you do. I don't. Would you? But I don't know about that, Maiden. I maybe not. Oh, it's up to you. But yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy is like, as a teacher, right? Of course, like there's topics I talk about with my kids, and I teach everything from like 6th grade to 12th grade. So I could teach economics, government. I could teach U.S. history, world history. I could teach geography. I could teach Texas history and cultures, right? So I knew you were kidding, but it kind of got me to thinking about my students, right? Because like there's cultures. We talk about this. We talk about that. And I know a lot of them are not being like rude. They were like, why is so and so this and that? Why do they look like that? Why do they do that? I said, hold on. Okay, hold on. We got to rephrase all that because, like, did you know that there are more of them than there are of us, right? Because if there are, so like Chinese people, there are more Chinese people in the world than there are any other type of people. Then the next thing you know, if there's Indian people. So I always have to let them know, like, wait, we're the ones that are different. If you want to see it that way, why do they do that? So why don't we do that? I mean, that's what most of the world is doing. So like, I'm always trying to like balance it out. Like, hey guys, look, the world is big, and what you see is because a lot of my students now, a lot of them only know their hometown, and they may only know their hometown, right? and they don't really see the world as it is, right? And I can only do so much to explain it because I've seen the world, um, the beauty of it, the craziness of it, the coolness of it, right? But I can only explain it to them, and tell them like, hey, yeah, it's kind of like this, right? And then of course the boys will say stuff about the girls. I'm like, whoa, 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 be careful. And the girls will say this. I'm like, no, 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 be careful. Can't be saying that kind of stuff, right? So I'm used to different types of things like that. Um, yeah, and it's fun, guys. It was so fun. That was a fun stream, and a lot. It was very engaging on my part to do it. Man, like that's what I like doing the most. Like doing streams and stuff. It's what I do. If only teaching could be this cool, right? Um, it would be even cooler. I know Adam had this thing. Adam, Catatainment is looking into doing this thing where we do like a Google Meet or a Zoom or something. I know on his community page he put it out there. He said, "I'm so interested. All you gotta do is let me know what time. I'll be there." Because that would be cool if we there talk. I've talked to Adam on a live stream, so it's almost kind of similar to talking to in person. It might be a cool thing. So like Adam put that out on his community page. If you're interested, he'll set a time. I don't think there's a time set yet, but let me know when that might happen. Dude, could you imagine, John, if you created that uh, the Shenandoah Valley catnip, right? And you just like it hit. You're like, oh my gosh, this is the catnip that's better than all types of catnip, straight from the Shenandoah Valley by the founder, John Swarzik. Could you imagine, like, I mean, the little things like that, like make your own catnip. Yeah, that would be fun. I know I've spoken to Renee because we've done live streams, so we kind of like zoomed, right? Which is a step above chatting on stuff. Um, it doesn't ever beat in person because on the camera it's different, right? So what you see right now is almost me, but if you actually met me in person, then that's real me, right? Like the real me, because you'll see the whole body language and stuff like that. Whereas here, um, it's almost. I try to make it as close as who me might be, right? But then that it's a step. It's a step, and that's the thing is, little steps we can take, right? I think it's a great idea. Uh, do it. Yeah, John. You never know until you try, man. And what's cool is what's cool is what was I thinking? I was thinking of people catnip, but that's like drugs, right? But is there catnip for dogs? Yeah, DL, we have Corner Clubhouse Cobalt who just popped in. Not too sure if you guys are connected. Do dogs have something that's like catnip? Man, you got me thinking about catnip now. This catnip is crazy stuff. Is there a dog nip? You know what? I might not even do something Sunday because it's the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I don't know what's after that. So I don't know. I might not do something this Sunday, which I shouldn't. Yeah. So I might not do anything Sunday because yeah, I I I still I need to go take my kids or my son is 18 and my daughter who's 15 We need to go look at Christmas lights. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow night. Drive around, look at Christmas lights. I like Christmas lights. Adam, what is dog nip? Because I would love. Yeah, Mimi, I don't think Rocky would be too happy. I know he will be happy when I don't have to videotape him anymore about like, hey, Daddy, you took 5 more days. 5 more days. We're almost there. Catnip calms dog. What is inside catnip though? Is it like Coke? Is it like cocaine or something? Is it yayo? I remember Scarface, that one song. Rush, rush to the yayo. That's the dumbest song ever. Like when they were dancing. Is that what's it's pot? Is it really? So I mean, are they just having an allergic reaction to what it is, or because I know what it does, but I just never really asked like what is it? Um huh. Good. So I'm writing it down, Renee. It's called Nepetalacat Nepelekatadtome. Oh my god, it's like a rap word. Nepetalactone. Oh my gosh. How do this start? So looking at John, something about the receptors, and it's nepetalactone. It's cat pot. Cat pot. And it makes dogs calm. My dogs are already calm, so they might just like they might start drooling like right? Oh my gosh. And all of you guys so the cat community, all of you guys use catnip? Like how often how often do you give catnip that has nepetalactone, nepetalactone in it, cat pot, to your cats? How often do we do these things? You could grow it in the backyard. I remember when we used to grow catnip in our backyard with the nepetalactone. It comes from the earth. Oh my gosh. How often do you guys give catnip to your cats? Once a week. And you give it to make them exercise? Is it for exercise? Is it for enjoyment? For your viewing pleasure, or is it for their exercise? So I guess once a week. And I'm getting different depends. Leo's being bad and chasing Lucy and she's pissed off. I give it cat. Okay. So it's like a chill pill. Speaking of pills, I used to take one, but it's crazy. They gave me 2. And it was like so vague. They're like, okay, man, what you're going to do, right? What you're going to do is, okay, check it out. He's at the pharmacy. So this one you take in the morning, right? And it's like this. You take one. And see these 2? They're like half of that one. So what you're going to do is like when you need it, you're going to take it 2 times a day. I'm like, dude, when? Usually it says it doesn't say no 4 hours, doesn't say this. It says per needed per day. So like, what if I need one right after the other? Like, dude, that's scary. So that's my medicine with vague instructions. And they don't even put it on there anymore. That's like, scan the barcode, or like it has this little thing, you scan it and there's like 6 pages of stuff. And I'm like, dude, where is this? The regular take by mouth with water and don't drive. It doesn't say that anymore. Dude, my pharmacist is like a young dude. He's a helper. It's like, yeah, you get to take the one in the morning, and when you need it, you take the other 2. How do I know if I need it though? Like, I gotta take it before I don't want to be like, oh my God, like, because I have ADHD, right? So when do I know I need it? Do I take it before I need it, or do I take it when I need it? Because when I need it, that's when I'm like, I don't want to be . So it's like so crazy, man. Yeah, it's the Rocky voice, and that's like he doesn't sound like that, but whenever when I'm talking about something where it made no sense, because Rocky is like, he reminds me of Groot, like I am Groot. That guy made no sense. He's like, take it in the morning, and you 2 when you need it. It's like there's more information on the barcode, like the scanning thing. So you take it to your phone, 6 pages, that small, and I'm like, I guess I'll take it when I need it. ADHD. Lucky. I wasn't for a long time, John, but then what happened was I have a lot of responsibilities now, and it's like, whoa. Before I could kind of just like freestyle my way through stuff and have one class to teach, right? And like I could do this. I could freestyle one 8th grade US history, freestyle it, and remember what I'm saying. But then where I work, I have different grade levels with different types of people, and I have to be able to like know each person and what they're taking and what they're missing, plus who's not going to get along with so and so, especially where I work now. Then I got to organize a bunch of stuff, and I have a lot of responsibilities, and I'm like, yeah, I need to take this. And when I retire in 6 years, I'm just gonna not and just be right. So, and it's just I'd get so frustrated because I just couldn't concentrate at all. I think I've been going 3 years now on it, and it helps because I have a lot of responsibilities, I guess. So, but I know it's not good because it's basically amphetamines, right? So, yeah, I think I should. And it was a virtual visit. Everything is a virtual visit now. Like you could get stuff on like Amazon. My friend who I work with said, dude, do you know that you can actually get prescriptions on Amazon now? I'm like, what? What? Yeah. And David, so like I went through 45 years of my life not doing any of that. And it was a struggle. And then it's only these past 3, I'm 48, that I've taken it. And I'm like, all right, I could function now. I could think, I could do this. I could organize that. I could put this together. I can have a clear thought without 10 other thoughts rolling in my head. And those rolling thoughts made me frustrated. And then I got angry. And I'm like, this is going to keep me from being angry. I'll do it. Because being angry is not good too. Because that elevates your heart rate and gives you stress and makes you sick. All of that at least for me, right? Stress. So I don't get stressed anymore because I don't get frustrated because I can concentrate. But again, that's one thing, right? I've only been on it 3 years. I do realize it's not good for me, but I also realize that I'm not stressed. So I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying I'm not that stressed. So it's like, yes. And that's what the whole thing is, quieting the thoughts. I could sleep at night and I don't dream, which is weird, right? I talked about that my last on Sunday. I'm not there at night thinking. That thinking at night, that anxious thoughts about stuff you can't control. I just go to sleep. You know, I'm like, whatever, go to sleep. I'll deal with it when I get there. Because it's not right in front of me. So, but before I just think. Yeah. And yeah, John, I had to go through the trial of it all. And I'm like, and it's only after, because where I work, there's like, we have 5 counselors there where I work, like actual real like counselors for everything. And they're like, have you ever thought of so and so and this and that? I'm like, no, you might want to check. And I'm like, okay, because I'm like, you know, it's super intriguing. It's like, it's so the brain, right? I mean, I read a book about the super brain. It was what it's called. It's by I think Deepak Chopra or Deepak Chopra or one of the Chopra guys wrote Super Brain. And it was talking about how the brain, right? Because I was always like, why do I always have these crazy thoughts and stupid things in my mind and I can't get them out? And it basically breaks it down that there's these feedback loops that you have, right? And that's what the feedback loops are, negative thoughts, or it could be good thoughts. But most of the time, the negative thoughts are just these feedback loops. And they just roll in your head the whole day. And it's the book was about how to break out of the feedback loop where it doesn't just take over your day, which I spent a lot of my life just having these crazy feedback loops about stuff. And it's about trying to change all that with positive thoughts, right? I guess. Can't change. Sorry about that, Adam. And a lot of the things I realized, like, man, I can't do nothing about that. I really can't. Because the stuff you can, you know it, even though it's hard, you know you could change it. You could take those steps. Well, whenever it involves another person or however they are, you can't change that because you're trying to change someone's mindset and stuff, right? So those are things, or like tax, right? Or HOA. I can't change that. I got to pay the HOA. That's which I'm so happy to be like when I leave, right? So why worry? Just pay it or move, which I will. Yeah, you have to talk back to them. And yeah, you literally, I literally have to suppress them. Like, no, you're not going there. Stop that. Calm down. I like literally having conversations with yourself to chill out. Don't think about that. You're good. And a big one is I used to always get depressed during this time when it gets colder, right? It's like 40, 50 degrees, right? It's a little cold. And I go out and I'm like, oh, it's cold. And then I get depressed. Now I'm just like, I'm not depressed or sad. I'm just cold. Yeah, you're cold. Okay, I'm cold. So I don't know, it's tricking yourself or what. I've never had to. Well, it's crazy to get the medication. What I did, right? So they put me in front of this computer. It was an old school computer, John. And I did kind of had to talk to this one counselor lady or this psychiatrist. And then let me take this test where you have to click a button whenever you see this little square end up in this one spot. And the first like 3 minutes, super easy. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ace this thing. This is dumb. Yeah, got it. Then it does this weird thing and screws you up. And then right after I got screwed up, I was pushing it without seeing. I was so frustrated. I was mad. And then afterwards, they're like, all right, yeah. All right, let's talk. So is that this? Yeah. How many of that? Mm-hmm. Oh, remember? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Smallest dose. Real? Okay. So it's just easy as that, but then it was this weird, I don't know what it was called, the test that you take. Click a button. It's so old school. It's almost like the old DOS programs. And it's so easy the first 3 minutes. But afterwards, I screwed up and then I screwed up the rest of the way. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. 9 cats. Man, this hard. Maiden, I'm trying to see that. I hate it how that heart. I wish they moved that heart to the right. Move right. There you go. All right. I was. Oh, yes. As long as long as personal attacks don't happen. Yeah, I think it's the same test, and they haven't updated it. It's frustrating. I don't want to take it again because, like, dude, you can't pass it. You like literally really have to focus and like, and it's so boring. I think they make it boring, easy, then impossible for about 30 seconds. Then the last like 12 minutes, it's back to like mid range. But by the time that mid range happened, you're like so frustrated, or I was. But it was, we all love each other here. So, but yeah, these new medications, I have to get used to it because I feel like slightly hyper, but right. I do too. David, there'll be just times I'm just doing my thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, Are there any lives tonight? Or is it Tuesday? Wait, Tim has a live, doesn't he? Or Maiden? Does Maiden have a live? Let me check. Let me check if anybody has a live stream going on. Let me check. Yeah, I'm glad I have this other computer here because I like to check and see if anybody's having a live or whatever it is. This dude has a live, which I can't. I'll go later, which is weird. Some like my one computer, I can't watch certain things because of the parental controls. Because this one, like, it can't do AI on it. It can't do all kinds of stuff. It blocks it because it's like it's one of those things tied to work. DL, that's what I did all day today. All day, like I woke up, hopped on Rooks, chatted a bit with her, chatted with Logan, and kind of just like, come on, let's go. And I caught right back up, which is crazy. Is like you feed it, then the Gmail pops. I'm like, oh, Gmail, come on. And then you feed it, and the Gmail pops. But I got a system. 29th. So there'll be a 29th live, Rushmore. Nobody sleeps. We are all bots. We're like the Borg. Or what is it like in like Star Trek? The Borg? Yeah. 3:30 to 4 p.m. US. Okay, that's a premiere. Yeah, so we all like the Borg. We just need the little eye thing, like the Borg. I tried to watch Quantum Leap and the older one shows with my daughter, and she's like, "Oh, you don't like it." Although she does like Monk, she watched the whole series of Monk. So we have to finish the other half of the movie because I guess the movie picks up where he left off. I like Monk. You have a live. Oh, okay. So Roscoe and Lucy will have a live tomorrow at, let me move back, 3:30 or 4 p.m. US Central Time. The Borg. You know what freaked me out in the Star Trek? The Wrath of Khan, where those bugs went in those guys' ears and took over them. That scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. So you had like cockroaches, like on Guam, these big ones, and I was always think that they crawl in my ear and like, my God, and I'll start acting like that dude from the Wrath of Khan. That scared the crap out of me. God, that scared the crap out of me. The Wrath of Khan. All right, Rev, I will hit you up. If I don't hit you up tonight or tonight on the email, I'll email you tomorrow. After I get off this, I'm gonna eat a little more, watch some TV, watch some videos. But I will hit you up on and for sure I'll help you out, help you get set up with the live stream. No problem. Peace out, Rev Rats Rides. Yeah, those big cockroaches on Guam are, I think they're the German cockroaches, the big ones, and they fly. Like certain times at night, depending on whatever, they'd be flying all over the place, like outside. My grandma had a bunch in her house. I don't mind them, but they just, why do they jump on you? Like, dude, you're there, I'm here. Why do you have to jump on me? Like, for real, I'm letting you be right there. Not like Weird Science. Remember when the dude shot I think it was a cockroach with his little pellet gun with the red feather? Those things are horrible. I always wanted one. I got one, and they were not powerful at all. Can't shoot cockroaches with it. I think that's everywhere, Maiden. Thanks, Rook. Cockroaches. Whenever I hear the word cockroach, I think of Scarface. That guy is a cockroach, man. I never liked him. Good night, Rev. Hey, there's a cockroach emoji. Holy crap. Man, David. No, it's not really, man. Like I'm sure all of us had some kind of like event. We'll call it an event like that. That's what they call it in the industry, an event. I've had little things like when I went off to college just by myself, right? Living by myself. And I was never really I was always with my family. So I remember seeing some things when I was alone in the apartment. Those were events, but I'm pretty sure yours is worse, But a lot of times I think those events that I had were based off like me being homesick, anxiety, a lot of those, unsure, like, oh my God, this is hard. College is hard. I got to run track. I got to do all this. Maybe I was tired. Maybe I was partying too much. But yeah, a lot of people have like these little events, or some are bigger, right? It would be like, I guess with my medicine, it helps that feedback loop from staying, and I can sleep better at night. But your roaches came from our man. I'm almost like, because when I go and I lay down and I'm watching TV, I just watch like stuff, things that are like fun to watch, like conspiracy things. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting if that was true. Wow. Just like, is it sci-fi? Is it fantasy? Or is it real? I don't know. It's fun. Like almost watching like the news now. It's like, okay, that's crazy. It's almost like sci-fi. It's almost like a movie. Peace out, Adam. Speaking of piecing out, guys, it's about 8:10. I'm gonna go eat and hang out with the family. I try to keep it around 8 because I know Thursday I'm gonna have to push it a little longer because Fong might come on at 8-ish. So I'm on Thursday I might have to go to about 9. But man, I'm so thankful that you guys popped in. I watched the Y-Files. I like the Y-Files. I don't know if I just get copyrighted by saying it, but I really like that dude. In the end, the song when and he scrolls all his people. The Y-Files is cool. I like it. DL. That's a cool dude. Because he's like he did a lot of research to do this, and like I haven't really found anything. And he's not gonna say yeah it's true. He's gonna say I don't know. I didn't find anything. Yeah, the hecklefish. Yes, that hecklefish. Like my daughter came like, Dad, what are you watching? I said, this is the Y-Files. What? No, look, this is cool stuff. Check it out. All right, Danielle. Yeah, I'm gonna peace out too. You know what? I'm probably gonna watch the Y-Files because like I've been watching these other 2 or 3 other guys. I used to watch Mr. Mythos, but I don't know where he went. He had some cool stuff because it's like very deep, like very deep. And like it's not like, hey, look at this. Like it's a story. I want to hear a story. I want to hear a lot of the. I want to see what's. Give me as much as you can. I'll really explain it. So I used to watch Mr. Mythos in the Y-Files. And there's another dude. He wears a backwards hat and a flannel. Forgot his name, but that's kind of what I watch because it's fun and it's very. There's a lot of information. Don't just tell me like look at that. Tell me what you think that is, or what it might be, or what it's not. Then I could say I don't know. So yeah. You know what? I'm. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I watched the Y-Files, but yeah, I thank you for reminding me, Dio. I did like that one. I like the one with the guys in the black suits and stuff like that. Canadian Diner Jack flannel coat. What is that guy's Mr. something? That's not Mr. Mythos. Mr. Mythos, he's gone. It's like an Asian kind of dude with a ponytail. And there's a Y-Files, and there's another one. He's scary stuff. That's kind of what I watch, and I just fall asleep. But yes, I'm gonna peace out, guys. Get some dinner, hang out a little bit, watch the Y-Files, and enjoy a little. But thank you all for coming. Thank you, Maiden. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, DL, David, Danielle, everyone else who's still within the chat. Brooke, who's lurking out there. John Swerzik. Thank you, John. And yeah, let's just say Katie. Catatainment left. And yeah, got 19 people on and stuff like that. But I'm going to get some sleep. God bless all you guys. Have a great night. Or yeah, most of you guys, it'll be nighttime. But I'll see you on your channels or on Thursday. And you guys have a wonderful holidays as family come by. But you guys are fantastic, man. It's a perfect way for me to spend my Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I might not go on Sunday, but thank you. Love you guys so much. Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house. Going to get some sleep, and I'll see Rook in the morning for sure. Peace out, all. Thank you. Have a good night. And happy holidays from Rocky and Billy.